I'm Apple, and I am American from Los Angeles. I've lived here in Thailand 23 and a half years. I grew up between Los Angeles, Kyoto, and Bangkok. So I got started with street animal help work about 9 years ago alone. And now it's just my mother and I. She's living here with me, 79 years old. And my priority is sterilization, street animal sterilization, because as you know, in Thailand, we don't euthanize. So a lot of unwanted babies, pregnancies are happening, and later on they get killed off, poisoned, hot water thrown at, because they just keep populating, and it's just not cool. So what I do is I gather with the local people or the foreigners that live here that call me for help, and we wrangle them with nets, traps, darts, to get them sterilized. And in English it's called TNR, trap, neuter, and return. Once they've been trapped, they get sterilized. 7 days later, they get returned back to where they live. The local people feed them. Security, the waitress, the cleaning lady, they keep an eye on them. Everybody has my phone number to call when they need help if something happens later. Same with the dogs. I have to hire a small pickup truck and bigger dog cages for that. It costs a little more, but same with dogs. They also, continue to have babies.
So you actually end up paying for the neutering or sterilization yourself sometimes when it's a smaller Thai community.
Yes,
right?
most of the time it is my family's money, and what can we do? It's not an animal welfare country. There's a lot happening for dogs, dog sterilization, mobile clinics and stuff, but none for cats, none at all. I've been trying to get help, finding whatever I can, but 9 years, none. So I take them to a low-cost veterinarian for about $30 US, one female, and that includes vaccines and rabies shots. So it's the best, the cheapest I can find here in Bangkok. And she's got a big heart. She helps me a lot to help me and my mother save, as well as the other foreign people who are able to sponsor whatever help they call me for. Because at the end of the day, it's not one cat or one dog. It can be 5, 7, 12. We don't know what we're going to get in the cat trap until later that night.
Yeah. So then, what was going on tonight?
Tonight we wrapped up a second day cat wrangling project at a bar called Breakers. And about 10, 12 days ago, 3 cats from the bushes just started to come around to near the bar. And the foreign people who were smoking and drinking outside saw them mating, things like that, and they were very disturbed. They knew that, within less than 2 months' time, a couple of females would be, having kittens, and it's not a place where you want to have kittens. It is a business. So we trapped, sterilized about 4 or 5 cats already about 5 days ago, soon to be ready to be released back home. And tonight we got the last boy, the papa, one of the papas, and he will be sterilized tomorrow morning. I hope that's it.
This is Spike. He's one of the volunteers with Apple. And sorry for the light, Spike, but it's absolutely necessary. Yeah. You can tell us about yourself and how often have you been doing this and why you do it?
Well, I met Apple, and I didn't really know what she was doing. Mm-hmm. And for me, my story is a little bit strange. I'm from Chicago, and we have a rat problem. Right. And we now also have a feral cat program that's working very well in the city to help against the rat problem. Oh. So one of the main reasons I got into it is not just because I like cats, it's because I don't like rats. And so basically there's a really huge feral cat and dog problem in Thailand. demographically over the whole city, there could be millions of them.
Yeah.
And it's really a problem. So when I got started with Apple doing this, I sort of like realized like, wow, this is like really good, and we do get results. But we get results in the spots we work.
Right.
There's so many different spots.
Yeah.
And there's not always people that are willing to help with you know, the funds, the money.
Yeah. It costs money to do the surgery.
Yes, surgery, transportation. After the surgery, they need like a week to recover.
Right.
Before they're released. So all those things. So that is basically how I got into it. How many cats have I done with Apple? I don't know, 50.
Oh, yeah. And a lot of late nights.
Late night, we go out at night. The cats are nocturnal, so we've had some nights where, you know, we've been at it until sunrise.
Yeah.
And some of the jobs are quite easy. The cats will go in easy, but then there's these other cats that are like really smart and really hard. And Apple is like, she's so dedicated to what she's doing. It's like, no, we have to get them all.
Yeah.
And it's like, this. So tonight what we're doing is we're trying to get one evasive cat, and we're hoping to get him. Now, the thing is, the other ones aren't around, and he's probably wondering where they went.
Right.
And he's like going around, and you know, he's probably claiming more territory, and you know. So we'll see what happens with him. Hopefully we'll get him quickly.
Hopefully he doesn't find new girlfriends and bring them into this area.
Yeah, there shouldn't be any. Basically, one of the important things is to try to get the local people not to feed them on the day that we're trapping them, so they're hungry.
Okay.
So we don't know if he's eating today.
Right. Okay. Cool. Well, thanks. She has an idea where to set these traps. I guess it's where these cats are seen often. Lots of sources of food for them, that's for sure. The 5 that you caught were here?
Yeah. So this was like their area. This is there's trash and there's slide. Did you see him? No? Okay. See, he'll come around. He'll come around.
Oh.
So I would leave a trap here so we don't get in the way of the whatever that's going on later. And then maybe one here. Just so, Okay.
So they really, I mean, cats usually have a pretty big territory, but in the city they don't. They're a little smaller, or territory-wise.
Well, it depends on which place. I mean, the cats here are typically just hanging in this zone. So maybe basically the alley here.
Maybe they get fed.
Well, they do fly up there.
Oh, I see.
I don't know. And they get pregnant, bringing their babies here.
Oh, okay.
One that we caught was slightly pregnant. One of the ones in the photo, but my vet did not say anything because she knows what I do. And if I had not met these folks, she would have, babies and stuff.
Right.
So, 4 females. Think about it.
So the 4 you caught here, how long ago was that? Have they been released back here yet?
No. We're trying to get what we need.
Trying to get
now.
this one before then. Yeah,
one.
that's what I was thinking.
I hope. They'll be released maybe Saturday morning.
Right.
Tomorrow. Those 4.
I mean, basically the idea is that Apple likes to complete the job.
Oh.
So we got
Otherwise, yeah.
We got more than the cats we wanted in the first place.
Right.
And Apple identified that
they were the 3
more
regulars.
than what
and
we
then
thought.
some 2 unknown females from here.
She likes to complete the process of fixing all of them.
Yeah.
Because then
if you
have
don't,
one aggressive cat.
Yeah.
And this one is a male, so he'll be aggressive. And sometimes they...
and because they're territorial, at least that will keep this little area down, right?
Tim, like I told you earlier, say those 3 that the Canadian man paid for. Okay, say they were the 3 that we wanted, right? And these two show up later, and if we release them, we don't get them sterilized. They're going to have babies, and then we're trying to come back round too, and then we'll get the ones that are already fixed, you know, again, because they're not going to know, you know, to go in the trap.
I think if you consider the location as a colony, and so there's a colony of cats here, and if we can complete the job on all of them and return them,
right,
they will still guard the colony.
Yeah, they'll still
won't
protect
like
their territory.
Other cats coming in, and so that's the best success we can hope for with the feral cats, and it makes a lot of sense because the problem doesn't exacerbate through more pregnancies and you know,
right.
and you know,
Yeah.
and also, you know, a big reason I'm in it is, you know, rodent control, and they do help with that. There's rats running around here like crazy, and so the one pub likes the cats being around because it reduces the rodents, and they don't necessarily kill them all, but they definitely scare them off, right? You know, so like, you know, because we had a period of time in this area where there were cats and they all disappeared. Well, we don't know what happens in that situation. Maybe somebody killed them, but and then the rats were like, people would sit out there and the rats are running over their feet and stuff. You know?
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And that's not happening now that we got the cats, and so.
That's a food of choice.
Yeah.
Well, for some reason, she likes to put it behind the plate to get them to just really step down on
Yeah,
there.
they have to go all the way in, you see here, in order to step. If they just sit here and they go like this won't close.
Right.
Some are smart, Tim. They will just go like this, but they won't go like this.
And usually when we do these roundups, the ones we don't get end up being the smart ones.
Oh, yeah.
And there are times
stepping.
where, like, you know, Apple will catch like 18 cats, and there's like 2 super smart, you know.
Yeah.
And sometimes
The
they're
wise
the
ones.
ones that are the worst. They're not friendly. They're really street smart, and they're aggressive.
I need some WD-40. Oh, this is so...
Your traps are looking a little old. How long have you had them for?
This is, I need new ones. Some lady donated me about 7,000, so I had these made here in Thailand, but they're not good, you see?
Yeah.
The good ones are that one from America. That's from Wisconsin, and that is great. That's like made by, you know.
You know, but the WD-40 should have told me I had some.
I'm sorry. I just thought of that now.
That would really help.
Yeah. I'll try.
I see that sometimes you have to catch them with nets.
If they come to your feet, yeah.
Those ones, the more friendly ones.
Those are the nice
ones who beg for money.
It's not that
food.
you have to. I mean, the net can make it so much easier, you know. Like the last job that we did, the one cat that's friendly, I just grabbed it by the ruff of the neck, right over there, and walked down this alley and came out, and I'm like, trap, and Apple jumped up, and it's like, she's like, you got him. You're not going to want to do that with an aggressive one.
Your face will be ripped off, man.
Yeah.
Not even like 1 minute.
Cat scratches can be infectious.
And so one of the tricks is to do this work that we're doing, but to be as humane as possible. So, you know, that's another reason you just don't, like, you know, aggressively grab them. And
yeah. He's here. He's here.
You already saw it?
Yeah, I saw his shadow. That's why I had to walk back. Because he is like... Ah! I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. You can film that. I'll get the cage. And then I'll need Spike to... Yeah, he was hungry. Good. Spike! Yay! We got him. Yeah, he was hungry. Yay!
That is the
So
fastest.
everyone, I'm Apple from Apple's Animal Aid. This is the last of the lot. He is a big bald papa, and he needs to get sterilized and vaccinated.
Yeah, that's one of the things you'll do is you'll vaccinate him
Yes.
for rabies.
Yes. Yes.
I want to be here.
And then they'll mark him so that people know.
Yes. Yes. There'll be a notch of the ear like this, so to identify that he's been fixed.
Not just the birth control, it's disease control.
Yes. Yes. Let me do it this way. Be very careful. He could shit up. Okay. No, other way. Okay.
Let him razz around.
Okay.
Let him relax.
He ate some. Okay, I do. No. You hold the door. Hold the flap like this.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay. Okay, so we shall transfer him in this way. Easier to be transported this way. Wait. Chuck, could you come? Oh, can you pull this? Or Andy? Just wait, slow.
Oh, come on. Okay.
Okay, wait.
I know. I got this. Wait.
Yeah, be careful. Be careful, Evan.
Very good.
He's not striking, though, is he?
No, thank God, but he can. You see.
He can, yeah.
I mean, this one is a little bit aggressive. This one is a bit scary.
Fantastic.
Okay, so now, wait, I have to tie some strings. Do I have any?
And this is the trap you said that's from the U.S.?
Yes, this is an American made. If somebody would like to donate, it's called True Cat Traps. Okay.
I'm not going with you. Just call me.
So this is sort of effective, though, isn't it? If I understand it correctly, because cats are territorial. So by putting these sterile cats back there, you're not going to get filled in with a bunch of new animals, we hope.
Yes, they protect the territory so rats and roaches don't come in, as well as new cats, and they have a happy, healthier, life, like nice fur, more docile, more friendlier, and just not peeing everywhere, not biting and raping all the females. It's for the best, and they don't need to be euthanized. They're fine. They just need to be sterilized. So this is what I do.
Now, I know you never asked me for help when I actually suggested this to you, and it's doing me a favor as well. But what kind of help would you be looking for? Do you need?
Financially, yes, money wise, yes, that would help, because I have to, if we don't have sponsors for that area, then my mother and I, we have to pay. It's not about the money. It's just trying to get that cat colony or dog zone sterilized, so that way they don't reproduce anymore. So money wise, yes. Also cat traps donated to me from America would be great. It is a company in South Dakota, I think. It's called True Cat or catchtraps.com. They make the best cat traps in America, very lightweight, laminated. The mechanism is great. Even a kitten get it, it'll just snap. So that would be good. Money to buy small cages. That's just about it.
And to help with the vaccinations and neutering.
Yes, money-wise, yes.
And you have a Facebook site?
Yes, I'm called Apple's Animal Aid, 3 words. So that is on Facebook. It hasn't been updated for a while. Sorry, I run this whole show alone. So, but I will be making, recent posts of the things that I've been doing, in the past couple of months.
Is it a help or a burden if you for volunteers, if you ever needed volunteers?
I would love to have volunteers. If some foreigners are going to be here in Bangkok, it is an adventure that you cannot buy or find in the tour books. Very happy to have any kind of help, men, ladies, whatever, but you have to be up the whole night. It is the whole and all night's work, no sleep, because that's when the animals come out to hunt and to mate and to find the females. Daytime, they're very scared, disturbed by all the noise and the people walking around. So by all means, if somebody would like to, or if you're here in Bangkok, if would like to come and help me, we also go bathe street dogs or dogs of low-income people in the slums. Also go donating food or cat sand. In the meanwhile, try to get them adopted out, rehoming, flea pills, yeah, to heart guard, front guard, to street dogs that I've sterilized and take care of. So yeah, they also need that monthly. So that would help too if you want to sponsor for that.